back on y'all like, you know what I'm saying? You need these though, bro.
I do.
That blue with that blue.
I do.
You know what I'm saying with that blue.
I do. Yeah.
Like I said, dap them up.
What you talking about? Hey, you better get with it. Hey, left-handed.
You know what I mean? Party. Hey, y'all. Welcome back.
One time.
To Ready, Set,
Yo.
the Hoodest podcast in America.
You want to talk about
One time.
In the world.
You hear me?
The Hoodest podcast in the world.
Yeah. Nigga Tiger.
Come from the...
My nigga Rob Boggs over here.
Yo.
You know what we do?
Hey, that was what you had though? That was fire.
The yoga joint.
Yeah, man.
That was the yoga joint was good. I wasn't expecting
Good.
it.
Switched it up on a little gin soup, man.
I like that.
Yeah. So,
Great work.
we're going to start off with this Oak and Eden.
Okay,
And as you can see, it's something floating around in there. Can you explain to him what that is, my brother?
That looks like a cigar.
It do look like it.
Oh.
It do look like it.
Oh no, that's
Is
the
that
fire.
flavor?
Yeah, that's the flavor. That's
that-
part of the wood barrel that is cast.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Teach your brother something.
Yeah, so
Wow.
if y'all can see that floating around in there,
That's nice.
it's
Okay.
toasted oak.
Yeah.
Toasted oak.
Toasted oak.
Hey,
So
One
first
time.
time. I
So-
ain't never seen it before. You know what I'm talking about?
let me.
Brother Bay, what you fixing up there?
I mean, brother, baby.
First, we're gonna take a shot of it, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna fix us up a drink that I came up with.
Okay. All right. Bartender status.
Wait a minute.
Bartender status, man. Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah.
pour right there,
You know what I'm talking about?
bartender.
Yeah.
Pour right there.
I'm gonna pass it around. I'm gonna pass it down.
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
You know what I mean?
I'll give the old man the biggest one.
Oak and Eden.
Oh,
Oak and Eden.
Oh yeah,
What
great
the-
smell on that.
great smell on that, bro. Cha.
Ooh, it is. It is.
Great nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Let me sip it.
Oh yeah.
That goes down real
Oh, yeah.
smooth too.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's super smooth.
I do like that. That's easy work.
All right, so we got some shit to talk about.
Yeah,
We
we
got
know.
some shit to get into.
What we gonna chit chat
I'm
about?
gonna get this to the hand. Cause the hand upstairs, wanted to taste it, so
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
can you pass that to the other hand and take that to the hand?
And no sipping.
Right.
So NBA playoffs about to come up. Right around the
NBA
corner.
playoffs.
Right around the corner. Who you got?
Okay, see.
Okay.
You going with the homegrown
Fluid.
fluid.
They, if you notice, they have fun.
They young.
Right.
They
Yeah,
young.
you right.
They have fun. And
You don't think
And Jay Will is a beast.
you don't think that Denver can get them?
I think anything is possible in the West.
Yeah.
In the
West
it is.
is West is always
But-
crazy.
but-
West is always
but
crazy.
If you watch OKC show, you think, damn, when will they miss? That's
true,
just
too.
Gilchrist, you know.
Yeah, they hot. They
Yeah.
definitely hot.
Yeah.
They gonna be a tough kill.
But my
Sure.
question,
Yeah,
my
like-
question for real is, if you thinking Denver, so we're thinking Denver or OKC. Any different opinions out the West?
I do. I got one theory.
No, don't say it.
I do think that the Lakers
I
can
knew-
come out that
I knew it was coming.
And
I knew
Come
it
on
was
now.
coming.
Luke,
Yeah.
Luke plays no D.
Yeah.
Luke plays no D.
he
That's
don't.
okay.
But
And they don't
What
have
that
a big
mean?
man.
They don't.
What
But
that
the one
mean?
thing though is that you got one of the greatest players of all generations.
And how old is he now?
Too damn old.
That age ain't been mattering.
Too damn old.
For that long. I
Hey, man.
do think that
Yeah.
LeBron and the Celtics can push the Lakers versus Celtics.
Come on, guys.
I think it can. I like OKC, and they are very, very deep.
Hey, check. So, like last year, Kyrie, and Luka went to the championship.
Yeah,
How is Bron not? You know what I'm saying?
man. And I
Come on.
y'all know
Like-
me.
Yeah.
Hold on, so you
Man,
riding with the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh
Man, but have y'all noticed how LeBron's been sitting on the sidelines
Thank
since Luka came?
Thank
He
Hey, man, whatever.
he averages 13 points a game.
I don't even know what they want.
Keys.
I don't have them. They upstairs. Pause. You right.
Yeah.
Did you see our emotion?
I'm not understanding the love with the Lakers. I'm not.
Hey, man,
Because if what they did at the beginning of the Luka LeBron stage was pack it and make you shoot a 3-point. As we see, Steph is lighting them up.
Mhm.
Give me that 3. Don't check me on that 3-point line, and I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen.
So you going Warriors?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying about the Lakers, because I was speaking about the Lakers, is that when Luka came, what they did to win was they packed the paint and they said, "Shoot this 3. We dare you to shoot this 3." Now there's gonna be playoff time. You better not go up against the Warriors. You better not go against
Did
the
you see
Warriors
what
first
happened
round.
the other night?
When he hit that 19 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
that.
But I'm saying they went against the Warriors.
Mhm.
Live by the 3,
Why?
die by the 3. But because Austin got hot. Austin started lighting it up.
Reeves is.
But you can't outshoot the best shooter.
Mm-mm.
Because you ain't him.
You not that nigga. You are not him.
And what I'm saying is,
You are not that
I
nigga.
feel you
Yeah.
with the Lakers. I feel you. But they can't go head up with some of these other teams.
Jimmy
They gonna
Butler,
run out of
Jimmy
gas.
Butler's gonna.
That's where they're going to fall.
Yeah.
They're going to run out of gas.
And that is gonna be their problem, but I feel like that's what LeBron is doing all that sitting for. And
That is.
and
No,
in
that's
the
a fact.
playoffs, it's gonna come down to mental warfare. I know if everything is gonna be, blah blah blah. Steph and them, Jimmy just got there.
Steph got rings though.
He do, and
So
Bron
you
do
just
too.
said playoff experience. You said experience, so
The-
it's not like he ain't got
The
it.
team to beat.
And Jimmy been playing he been in the championship. He just ain't
Twice.
pulled one off.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
The team to beat going to be the Warriors, in
Okay,
my opinion.
Okay, see.
Because of that experience. And they got somebody spreading the floor.
Right.
for
How
them.
many?
I like that. Bro, the West is crazy. I like that pick.
It's loaded.
I like your pick.
Yeah, because how many?
And I like your pick.
How many players can Lakers? How many players can the Warriors run? I know for damn sure that OKC can run 12 off their squad.
Nah,
Yeah, now
they
you're
the
right.
deepest.
You're right.
Easy.
They can-
And
You're right.
I'm not taking
Yeah.
nothing away from
No,
OKC.
for sure.
They the deepest. They just the most less experienced.
That's experience.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
they-
only
What
thing
they
I got.
coach
That's my
talking about,
only
though?
gripe with them.
What that coach talking about?
Because are they gonna play 12 in the playoffs?
What about
though?
the Rockets, though?
even if they play 10.
Are we gonna miss
No,
the
we're not-
Rockets?
yeah, Rockets.
We're not gonna talk about the Rockets?
No, I'm not.
I ain't.
Not yet. Because you
I
can
ain't
see
sold.
when stuff got
You ain't
rough.
sold?
When stuff got rough,
On the Rockets?
so
Mhm.
they gonna be. I would be scared.
I think they can be a problem.
I would be scared to play them, but I wouldn't be worried about them going.
I think
I'll take.
They wouldn't-
I'll jump over to the East Coast and take the Cavaliers over the Rockets.
the Rockets can be a problem.
I
Only
think
because of their coach.
only one
Their
series.
coach is
Only one series.
is a fucking they coach is diabolical. Like he know what to do.
Yeah, he knows what to do. He's gonna
He
be.
know how
He's
to
gonna
push
be the
buttons.
coach of the year.
I say that,
Coach of the year.
yeah.
Coach of the year,
Okay.
no doubt.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give the Rockets a chance. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna give them a chance.
Listen, where we at with this right now? This is a good debate because it's all up in the air.
It is.
It's all up in the air.
But
We
the
gonna
West is
see.
always up in the air.
We gonna
Like the
see.
West is always
like
up
a
in the air.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm talking
And
about?
you know, with the East is gonna be Cleveland. It's gonna be Boston.
And Boston. Yeah, that's
You
where
know.
it stops.
Well, there's one. I forgot the other one could sneak in there, but yeah, it's one of them two coming out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing about with Boston is they ain't deep as OKC, but they run deep too.
They run
they
They
deep.
run deep.
I mean, they
and
defend the
they
champs.
shoot them threes
They
like
defend
nobody's
the champs.
business.
That's my problem with the NBA though.
The
Fucking
three, yeah.
Because everybody don't need the green light.
Nah.
Everybody don't need the
No,
green light,
what
man.
kills me about that, what you just said, Bay, is that when I was playing, my coach told me get close to the goal as you can to shoot.
That's a high
If you
percentage shot.
if you pulling down, you got 3-on-1, and you pulling up for a 3, I'm pissed because we was gonna get a guaranteed 2.
Mhm.
You might miss this 3.
Mhm.
And that's what
Transition basketball.
Yeah, I don't like. You don't even go when you should. You don't even rebound.
Yeah.
Again, you can't compare errors.
Yeah.
There's
Nah,
no
for
way
sure.
you
For
can,
sure.
you can't compare.
But that's
errors.
the thing. That's a high percentage shot.
What is it, 3?
No,
The layup.
getting the layup.
Yeah, because
The
you
layup out of
3-on-1.
mid-range.
You a 3
It is what it is.
That Tim
Nothing-
Duncan and Scottie Pippen
Yeah.
mid-range off the
Nothing-
glass.
Nothing's better
You know
than
what
a
I'm saying?
layup.
That's a
Nothing
skill
is-
set.
That is.
Easy
That's a
work.
skill set.
Easy work.
Because everybody can't find that angle.
I'm
to
gonna
get that bank.
I'm gonna take point blank right here. I can touch this and try to go over there and touch that over there, and I might can't. Then give me them 2. You can keep that 1. Keep
So-
that 1.
Since we still on
All right,
basketball.
So yeah. Where we at?
Carmelo. Are we in agreement say he's first ballot?
I am.
Carmelo is most definitely first ballot Hall of Fame.
We don't even have to talk about this subject for real, because who in their right mind say he's not? Other than he hasn't won a championship. Did Barkley get in on his first time?
Yes.
Did Stockton get in on his first time? Did Malone get in on his first time?
Yes.
Man, Carmelo scored 20 getting out the bed. Easy.
Easy.
Getting out the
The
bed.
nigga, his offensive ability, his ability to on offense was at first I didn't really see it. Like, young Carmelo, I didn't really see it. I'm like, he young. He most niggas, they gonna have it when they young.
Yeah.
But when he started getting older, when he got to New York, that nigga unleashed a whole new set of tools
I tell you this
on,
right now.
on footwork and post moves and shit. I'm like, damn.
That's
If
'cause of
Detroit,
who his
if
coach
Detroit
was.
had took Melo instead of Darko, Detroit had some more Raptors. They be swinging up in them Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling
For sure. They was loaded.
you. You gonna take Darko over Melo? And Melo just
Damn,
won a
right.
championship.
I forgot about that
yeah.
shit. I forgot about that, bro. They did take Darko
Yeah, number 2.
over Melo.
Yeah.
And Wade came a little bit later.
Yeah. Yeah.
That draft was crazy.
That was a good draft.
That was the best draft since
That was a good
King,
draft.
That
Jordan,
draft was
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
when Jordan, when they took, I'm gonna tell you, Portland got to be the most confused.
Oh my.
Cause they
Sam
took
Bowie.
Sam Bowie over Jordan, and then they turned around and took
Greg
Greg
Oden.
Oden over Kevin Durant.
Best scorer all time,
Boy,
man.
Portland don't need a team. That's crazy.
Sound like
Portland
they
need to
one
come
of
to
us.
Kansas City.
Sound like they need one of us to work in the motherfucking front office.
We need to be the
real.
Kansas City Blazers.
Man,
Yeah,
got barbecue blazing.
nigga.
And I would go
change
for
my
Kansas
logo
City
in there.
basketball.
Hey man, look.
I'll change the
We
logo
be-
and everything. I'm
You
ready.
hear me?
It's kind of like
Wings and a
kinda take
fucking
peachy,
a
don't it?
spatula.
Like that?
Hey, this is
It's pretty-
fire.
it's
Hey,
pretty-
That's all good fire.
hey, man,
So-
tell the people what you just made.
So
Like,
that's
I'm
my
making
this
us a
is my
drink
new
and you ain't gonna
signature.
tell.
This is my new signature drink. It's called Bays Cool and Smooth.
Oh, I like that.
Cause it's definitely cool.
It's smooth with
And
the
it's
groove.
smooth.
Hey,
Smooth with the groove.
Hey,
Smooth with
thank
the groove.
Thank you, fellas.
Hear me?
Whoa.
Hey, and I just made this shit up last weekend at the house. On the humbug.
Nigga shit.
Nigga shit. Hoodest podcast and motherfucker.
I like it.
Rob,
Hey.
while we sitting here, let me ask you. I'm gonna ask everybody the same question.
Yo,
Your NBA Finals is who?
this year?
Right now? Yeah, this year.
I definitely got Boston coming out the East.
Okay.
Like I said, I like Lakers. If I wasn't to go Lakers, I like Nuggets.
Oh, okay, I don't want the wishy-washy. I want you to tell me it's gonna be the Stones.
Lakers, Boston.
Lakers, Boston. Okay, next in line.
What an ashtray.
I'm probably gonna go Boston, OKC.
Okay.
Actually, here goes.
Yeah, it's one over there.
You got
Yeah.
Boston, OKC by the house,
I'm
man.
going Boston.
Boston,
Same
OKC.
pick. Because I don't trust the NBA. They be fucking up my parlays every fucking night.
I mean, you do it too much.
Hey, nah. Bullshit. They be fucking up my parlays every night. I'm going Boston, OKC on some random. And then Boston's going to win because Boston is a big market.
Fuck that.
All that.
Fuck that. They ain't
dumbass
getting no
shit.
back to back. No, hell no.
Them bum ass niggas.
I don't wanna see
Hey,
that.
hey, what?
I don't want to see
What
that.
y'all say though?
Well,
That,
I mean, tell me
You
who
said,
got.
I said Lakers in Boston.
okay.
But would y'all say that this Lakers team is better than that Dallas team that went last year?
No.
But Who you think better?
Wait, pause. What?
They
You
about
you
the same.
have
Yes.
You have to.
about the same to me.
Austin is cool. Austin is cool, but Austin ain't
Come
gonna
on
win
now.
no. Well, I'm trying to. Austin gonna win your championship.
Mentally, basketball
I
player.
cannot talk you. That's for damn.
You know what? You sure right. You know what? My bad.
Is Austin gonna win your championship by itself?
Nah.
Okay.
Luka ain't either.
What's gonna happen is Luka don't play D at all. That's why everybody giving Dallas a hard time. I'm not giving $345 million to a motherfucker that don't pause that play defense either. You know what I mean? I give you $250, but you want that other 100? You better play some defense. And he don't. He doesn't
This nigga
play
do this
D.
every time.
He does. He doesn't play D. And when LeBron, because I'm not a LeBron person,
Yeah, for sure.
but when you shoot so much that LeBron got 10% of the shots of the whole game, that's crazy. Look at you shooting too damn much. This ain't Dallas. This ain't Dallas.
This ain't that. All right.
I like that.
My
I like
pick.
that. I just wondering.
My
Okay.
pick. My pick.
Go ahead.
I would like to see Steph go and get another one.
I would too.
And I'm gonna have to say he's gonna go against Boston again.
I'll fucks with that. I most definitely fucks with
I
that.
don't want to see Boston in the finals though, but I'm trying to be realistic.
Boston
I'm trying
is
to be
so
realistic.
Boston is so cliche to me.
Right.
Like it's just so fucking cliche.
Well,
I tell you-
I tell you the truth.
I know.
Y'all going with the popular pick, but I think when you got 2 7-footers and the way that Mobley's hooping this year, the way they spited it, and they didn't picked up Hunter, I think it's gonna be Cleveland and OKC. It's not gonna be like the current fan or the average fan turns
I would
into
like to
it
see that,
because it's gonna be 2 teams that don't have the market value as but Cleveland, they running 7 and Mitchell. Man, I'm telling you, the
Western
improvement-
Conference Finals. That's all they do.
Western-
I mean, Eastern Conference Finals, and that's
As far as they going, I'd like to come back. I'd like to come back and talk about that in a few weeks.
Who's your MVP?
We can.
Of the league this year, it's going. That's when you get a 61-point triple double. That's
That shit is
that's
ridiculous.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy. But on the same token, every time I see Gilchrist shoot the ball, I'm just thinking it's going in. I think he's going to hit 9 out of 10. But what Yoke was up, you know, like when we get into, we have another subject we're going to talk about later, and you can't compare Eric, but what Yoke does is
He's
crazy.
different. He's different.
It's
What he
crazy.
brings to the table
It's
is
crazy.
different.
It's crazy.
He's like Magic.
He's like a
standing
magic
still.
center.
Yeah,
He's like a
yeah,
magic
he's like
center.
Magic Johnson standing still.
Right.
He knows exactly where to be on a court to where he can. When he gets the ball, he knows exactly where other people are going to be to put other people in position.
You know what's so
And that's
cool?
so like the transition ball is crazy.
And what's so
You
cool
know.
about him? He does it at his own pace. I mean,
Yeah,
he's sliding.
Definitely
He's
at his
sliding,
own pace.
you
That
know.
nigga's not
Yeah.
moving for nobody.
He's
That
sliding.
nigga just
Slow
out
ass
there.
shit.
Yeah, he's just out there.
But
But
he
I
gets a
mean,
cold on defense though.
Yeah.
I mean, if it took me 10 steps to get from here to there, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably
But
gonna
that's
run a
the-
little slow too.
But
I'm
that's
7 feet tall, nigga.
But the NBA we play in today, you know, it's more dazzle than it is fundamental. They will let you take 7 steps if it's
Nigga.
gonna be
lying.
if it's gonna be a horrendous dunk that's gonna be on Sports Center for 3 weeks. They will let you take 7 steps.
Y'all seen that tape of y'all seen that tape of them like letting everybody get away with
Right.
shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
That nigga. They start out with that nigga Russ walking the ball down with his hand up on the play. He took like 10 steps. Like
LeBron
nigga.
did the same.
Yeah,
took
LeBron
seven.
did too. Nigga.
Right.
Like
D Wade, what is that? D Wade? That nigga like
yeah.
That's a hard.
It
That's
ain't
a hard
It
shit.
ain't-
right
it
there.
ain't- it ain't
The
going
Euro,
nothing.
the
That's
Euro
crazy
step to me
way.
is a walk off. Cause I'm from back in the day when you took 2
Yep.
and you shot.
Yeah.
You
A
didn't take
Euro,
2.
but a Euro step is too.
It's kinda
It's a freaky too.
It's like a gallery.
It's a freaking because they let you get the gather before you take your step.
Mm-hmm.
When Oscar Robinson and them was playing and the assist was
This
this.
nigga said,
Well, see, you weren't playing with me.
But he caught it.
there you go.
He caught it.
Yeah.
Assist back in the day when Magic, Stockton, you couldn't take one dribble.
Mm-hmm.
Now today, I can pass it to Jeff, and Jeff can take one dribble and shoot it, and it's still considered. It's a hockey assist.
Yep, it is.
It's a hockey. Back when I was playing, he had to be taking them 2 steps or shooting a jump. I sat in the Union Station with Oscar Robinson and bought him 3 beers one night.
Damn,
Shut
that's a
your
story.
mouth.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We ain't never heard this
And
story
we
before,
talk
nigga.
Because y'all babies.
We ain't
Anyway.
that much older than us.
12
Right.
years. Remember that's what happened. Remember the 12 years. Don't forget.
Okay,
But
okay.
anyway, we sat in there at Union Station in Kansas City, Missouri. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm from St. Louis, and y'all don't think I give Kansas City no credit, but I was sitting there having a drink. I was sitting there having a drink with him.
Yeah.
And he said, Tiger, today's NBA is so fit. They want to break my record by letting somebody dribble 2 times and take a jump.
Oscar
They,
Robinson.
yes, they want somebody. He drinks Amsted. I
Okay.
bought him 3 Amsted
Okay,
beers.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
and
go.
He was like,
Yeah.
Tiger, you know what? When I was playing, you couldn't pass the ball to somebody take a dribble and shoot and get an assist, or you couldn't take 2 steps backwards and get an assist. You know, that's
Yeah.
why. As we speak tonight, KC, you will notice that my main emphasis on you can't compare eras. There's no way. Jordan wouldn't have been able to do what he did back in Wilt's day because technology wasn't where it was today. And there's no way Wilt would have did what he did in today's time because Wilt got other people that's 7'4", 250, 260.
He was the only nigga
Yeah,
out there.
right. So
Freaking nature.
This nigga tell you that he like 50 something, but he really like 32.
hey, if I look that good, amen.
Nigga really move like he 32. Like this nigga's not 50.
Hey, I haven't seen Jeff in a year and a half. I don't move like I did a year and a half ago.
You know what? He's right. Yeah, he might be 50 now. No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, but before we get any further in the subject, I just want to say that this is a great thing that we're doing. I called my man Jeff today just on the humbug.
Yes, sir.
And everybody at this table, we for real sports people. I mean, when we wake up in the morning, we see who got traded, who got drafted, who got released.
You hear me?
So everybody at this table for real about it. And I want to thank them for inviting me out on the humbug because this is the crew and I'm the guest. And I'm gonna see y'all again. But this is what we do. We got a couple of subjects we're gonna spit on tonight, and we want to know what y'all think. First one was the NBA. Now I'm gonna pass it back to my man, the host of everything.
Hey,
and
man,
go.
let me try to take over our show, man. I like it. Hey, come on.
Pass
Let's
me a
go.
mic.
You know what I'm saying? Pass me the mic. You know what I'm talking about?
What he said was real. That was,
Yeah,
that
what
was
he-
real
yeah,
shit.
what he- what he- what he
I ain't
said,
mad
real
at nothing
talk.
you just said. That was real.
Real talk,
And I
man.
appreciate
Real
it.
talk.
I appreciate it. I
And I-
appreciate you coming.
I appreciate my guy. Hey, like he said, he pulled up on the humbug. He said, when's the next show? I said, tonight. He said, all right, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And here he is. So I appreciate that, man, for real. This-
Sipping
Sipping.
on my man
My
D's
God, man.
Day Base Way or whatever he said his name was.
Bay's cool and smooth.
Yeah.
Bay's
There we
cool
go.
and smooth.
All right, man. So
So-
let's
Go ahead. No, go. Right with it.
let's get into this Anthony Edwards situation.
All right.
Cause I need to hear
Mhm.
everybody's opinion on this. I need to hear this
Come
shit.
on now.
Yo,
I
need another drink too. Bartender.
I had reserves on this, and the reserves is off now.
I've been torn. Like y'all
I've been
know.
torn,
Y'all
yeah.
know it. Like I said, I'm torn on the situation.
I need to know everything going on in that whole in that whole situation. Because at first I'm like, man, this nigga don't want to take care of his kids. Like, come on, man. We got too many fatherless homes. All this and that. Like, I wasn't in agreement with none of the shit going on. But now, after I did a little research,
and she started talking.
yeah, I'm like, first of all, Ant Dog is 23. She's 38.
That little girl went on 38.
She is 38 years old. And the
That's
shit,
why she took the
On
music
that.
real quick.
and the shit, like, on the subject even more, Lil Baby's only 30. Her first baby daddy.
Oh, she had a baby by a little baby?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
So she's a predator.
Yeah,
So
she's a
that's what I'm
predator.
saying. So
So
at
she's
this
a-
point,
So she's an adult.
none of
predator.
this shit is valid to me.
So the 1,000,008 that she only got is cool with her. Because speaking on that, well, my thing is how
Right. My bad.
how are you gonna? How can you say in here in 2025 when your baby is 10 months?
Talk about
10 months.
Yeah. Talk about
So if your baby's 10 months and you give her $1,000,008, what's gonna happen when the baby's 10 when the $1,000,008 ain't
It's
nothing?
gone.
It's
Right.
gone.
It's gone. She's
If
gonna
the-
run through that in
If
5
the baby,
years, I
if the baby
swear.
has any kind of deficiencies or anything, that money, sickle cell, anything that,
Anything.
God forbid, I'm not
God-
saying
God
that.
forbid.
God
Ain't nobody-
forbid.
ain't
But
nobody
it-
putting
that
nothing
meant
on.
the law. I mean, it's so easy in the country that we live in for you to run back on what you just said. I said I'd take that million, but for real, I'm gonna need more because that million's gone.
You know what? I want to hear what YN over here got to say. I want to hear what my son
But before you speak on it, Rob, let me just say
feels
this.
about it.
Let me just say this. She's a nice looking woman.
Sure.
She thick. She in Atlanta. She around all the. She in Black Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure. She got a baby by a little baby.
She got a baby on by little
That's
baby.
that's say what you need to know
So
right there.
so from the YN's perspective, from the YN's perspective, he looking at her like
Jay.
he like, man, I can't wait to knock that thick motherfucker off.
But
You feel me?
yeah, but being responsible, why you ain't knocking her off with some protection?
Thank you. So now we gonna pass it to you.
We're gonna pass it.
To the youngster.
We're gonna pass it to and the Edwards is like your age,
Yeah,
right?
he younger than me. He younger.
Is he?
Yeah, 23.
Fuck. God damn. I ain't know that.
What do you think that what did she get $1,000,000.8, right? That's 5,000 a month or whatever for 18 years. 10 years from now, that $1,000,000.8 ain't gonna be nothing.
It's definitely going.
So
Wait a minute,
it-
hold on, pause. I want to hear his opinion
Okay.
real quick on how he feels about the situation.
So for real, me personally, just seeing like, kind of just how like the new generation of women, no diss, because there's a bunch of good women out there too. Just looking at how they work though, like, I mean, it's easy for a nigga like Ant to get blinded by that because he got the millions of followers and shit like that. You know what I mean? So like, it'd be a little different for somebody like me because I'm like, oh, okay, this is a baddie, you know what I mean? She already got a following type shit. But for Ant, you know, he might not know that. You know, he's a bunch of bitches with 50K, 100K people are sliding and shit. And I'm sure, you know, most nights if he on the road, he probably trying to hit them all. I do think bro should have used some protection.
Definitely.
I also am not mad about him just giving the milli up front though, me personally.
Hey, to tell you the truth, if you can do that, do that. But I just don't personally think in court that's gonna stand. I don't, cause
I think they already
Well, the
did,
thing
though.
is though, it's like
it's signed, but hey, how many times have they went back and changed the ruling before?
All right. What would you do?
if I had the funds to pay it up front.
Hey, if you was AE,
You in the club.
you in the club.
You see that thick motherfucker sitting over there, and she on
got ass.
But he already said he gonna
No,
strap up.
pause. 500 per cheek. 500K per cheek.
She just walk up to you and say, "Baby, let's go. Come. I'm coming with you tonight. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do?"
As somebody that's not our age, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As his age, what are we doing?
I mean, it's what you go to the club for, though.
Bro, how old are you?
27.
Okay.
So for me, I mean, that's what you going to the club for. I mean, end of the day, for real, I mean, you try to find something fun and, you know, see where you can
So
take
that's
it.
the goal.
At least me, like, I can go hang with the homies, you know, anywhere.
You know what? Pause. Real quick. Pause. This is not. He not AE, so his answer is not gonna be the same.
Yeah, I am a young.
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
though. I
Like,
know.
yeah, he not. Yeah, he.
But you saying that, Jay?
No, pause. Because I'm saying because he's.
Nah,
We're asking him an answer that's unfair because I know if he was in that position that's not the position he would choose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just.
At the end of the day, you ain't just leaving your stain everywhere.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
you can't-
take
right.
that with dignity.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I know.
it
he's
should be
not
something
doing
special.
Right.
So for me, yeah, I'm gonna wrap that bug up.
And I
Given
didn't
the
know.
fact that
Now, how many
he got-
kids ain't got though?
Right, he got
4, right?
He at least
4
got
already.
Yeah.
And
3
he's
or 4.
23.
23.
No, you got 4. I think they was like all in the same year.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah.
It's man.
Man,
That-
sometimes-
But hey, so
Is that guidance?
no, it's not because he never had any. You know what I'm saying?
So yes, it is. He needs it.
No, he needs it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is just
It's
somebody
something-
that needs to guide him?
Like if he's
No,
gonna
yeah, I
listen
ain't
to
using
it.
it if you don't.
I'm good.
Well, I hear it. I'm lying.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
To be honest though, like, and they really had no like OGs on his team, like, and I know that
I mean,
might
he had
sound-
his uncle.
he got his uncle.
I mean, he had his
But
uncle.
I
He said
mean,
on
that
but
nigga
he
ain't
like-
But I don't know what kind of OG that is.
Right,
you know.
obviously he ain't telling that nigga slow the fuck down.
What I mean by that is you gotta have somebody that's had that kind of stature, that's had the same type of, you know, because respect the you know what I mean, he might not be pulling them type shorties. You might need that person that got that same kind of
I
status,
feel you.
same kind of bread
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like.
yeah, no, for
But
sure.
let me
I
ask.
feel it.
Let me ask y'all sitting here too. Pause. Let me ask y'all sitting here right quick. You're older than him. You're older than him. I'm older than him. When we were 27, 23, and somebody said, "Y'all can hit this without nothing," which one of us turning back and saying, "No, let me go to the store real quick"? You gonna tell that fine mom that Jay just talked about 500 a cheek? You gonna tell her no?
Without disclosing anything that I've done, I know what
I'ma
I'm
let
gonna
you
do.
Okay.
I know what
I'ma
I'm
let
gonna
you-
do.
All right.
And
You
regardless.
you disclosed it already.
I'm-
No,
Hey,
hold on.
We gonna
Before-
answer down the line. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Whatever I did,
Uh,
ain't gonna be no baby out that situation. Period.
all right.
With me, I'm a relation. I've always been a relationship ass nigga. Everybody know this nigga. Know this nigga actually. Goddamn, introduced me to my first baby mama. Anyway,
Why you always gotta bring that up?
I do. I do. I will always bring that up. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Cameron is here and he's in
Cameron's here.
Rochester right now. My son is out there trying out, you know what I'm saying, to be in the NFL. So, hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
Pause. I've never been to the podcast before. First time, folks.
This,
And I'm a little older, and I have to use the repertoire. So,
oh my God.
Do your thing,
All
bro.
right. Yeah, you ain't got it.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't got it. So, but, like, so, long story short, I never ran away from my responsibility
Right.
as far as being his dad. You know what I'm saying? And even in retrospect, like, I would never do that shit. So in all this ant stuff and like everything that's going on, like I could just never see me not want. Fuck her. Like yeah, okay, yeah, fuck you. Like I don't have to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But him, her, if it was a her, it was. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like I have to talk to you. So that don't even got nothing to do with her. That's your seed. That's your soul.
You want to be there for your child.
At the end of the-
regardless of the situation.
That's a piece of your soul on this earth.
Yeah.
You cannot like.
And like I said, that's why I
eliminate
had
that
reserves about this conversation in the beginning when it first broke the news. I'm like, come on, man, take care of your child, regardless if y'all, even if it's an agreement with her saying, I don't want you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just want to have a baby.
Mhm.
Fuck all that. That's your kid, bro. There's too many fatherless black homes out there.
Already.
Young women being raised without a father figure, young men being raised without a father figure.
Already.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was like, it pissed me off at first when I first heard it.
Yeah.
But then after, like I said, after more and more started surfacing, I'm like, well, how old is this chick? She knows what she's doing.
Oh, she most definitely knows.
It ain't like she's another 23-year-old and don't know what you older than both your baby daddies. Well old. So yeah.
That's just so. I mean, we gotta get my man involved. So, because I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you got a badass, let's just say, 35-year-old. Or you are. Your mom is watching this, but.
Nah, you can't.
Like,
do this.
Like, yeah. This real man conversation. Like, you busting it or not?
I don't got no protection, dog.
Do you think she on bullshit, or do you think that she really likes you?
Man.
You know
If
what I'm saying?
if we going off of the club scenario, like, I see her in the club.
Right.
We
Okay.
going off
All
of
right.
that
Yeah.
one.
Let's
you
go off
got-
the scenarios.
You got to
Boom.
have protection. There ain't even no choice.
Okay.
No choice.
But say that a plug to my man, the smooth drink. You done had 3 of these smooth, cause I'm telling you, I walked to the bathroom. They smooth. They real smooth. They real smooth. But you done had 3 of these. You thinking the same way? Cause you probably only had 1 of these. But if you thinking the same way after you had a couple of these.
And I done been lit, and I still
Still
find
think,
that
okay,
open
then
door.
then that's a good brother.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
good brother right there.
Yeah.
So, like,
You using this.
The only
Right.
time that I've ever
Yeah.
had to do this
Yeah,
shit
I
without
was
that
doing
is
this,
my
man.
shorty. Like, it was like, I don't have no shorty, but if I'm rocking with
Yeah.
you, then I don't expect to have to use all that.
Right.
And how long?
Go ahead.
Well, this is a sports situation, but I'm just saying.
Come on,
How
this
long?
is great. Yeah.
How long do you rock with a shorty before you trust running up into somebody like that? It ain't
I
the
didn't-
club night, I know.
No, for sure. If I done did like 2-3 times, I'm probably no hat. You know what I mean? I'm cool after that. You know what I mean? And if it's something that pops up over there, then it wasn't your shorty. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you just know that shit wasn't right. By then, you should be able to get the combos. Shorty might have some shit, and she might be drunk enough. She just scared.
Depending on how she be moving.
Yeah,
You
like
see how touchy this subject is, though?
for sure.
Based off how their situation is and how our situations have been.
Cause we have
Like
like
brothers.
three different generations here.
Yeah.
Cause
We do.
because this is Gen. I don't even know what they call yours. I'm Gen X because I'm 68.
You ain't
And-
68, nigga.
No, I'm
Oh,
born
yeah.
in
Okay, I'm about to say, hold on.
I was
I'm
born in
about-
Right.
1960.
I'm like,
So,
I'm like,
we
man,
got-
wait a minute.
We got different generations here. You know what I'm saying? So
68
It's
to
nice to-
97.
so it's a whole different. You know, these are what 80s,
79 and 80.
79, 80, and I'm 68, and you.
97.
Yeah, so this is KC, this is what we need. Different generations, so cause as you'll see once we get back into the conversation about sports, and I'm gonna shut up because I ain't taking over nothing. But as we're gonna talk about his generation, their generation,
Yeah,
and
but
my
that's
generation.
what needs to be talked about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, for sure.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we could go on and on about this. Because it's good. And she might be a good woman, good mother, but she up to something. What?
How could she be?
I said she could be.
How-
I mean, regardless of how she getting her kids, she still got to take care of them. So that's what I'm saying. She could be a good mother. It's just she may not want to work
Is
for.
that what she gonna teach her
She
kids?
just don't want to work
Is that
for.
what
a
she
living.
gonna teach her
And
kids?
that's what I'm saying. This could go so far,
Oh, okay.
so far.
All right.
Because to me, it's a reason that they ain't had kids until that late age.
But how many people don't want to work if they can get a meal
Man,
ticket?
Exactly.
All right, but you know what though? Like, I ain't about to lie to you. As a man, like as me, if you want to hurt the woman, you take the child. You take the kid. If you got enough money to take the kid, like if you got $1 million, and you can put, all you got to do is put them in private school and make sure that you can pay the bills and you're living in somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you got to do.
Sound like you know from experience.
No, I kind of do. A little bit. Then you can take them, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, yeah. That's all you have to do if you want to hurt the woman. That's really all you got to do.
Not that we want to hurt women.
No, it's not that. But I'm just saying, like, if they sitting there trying to
do you
fuck you over,
right?
if you really want to, like, be like, all right, okay, let's just be real, and you want to be a real dad, fathers, then you just go get your child. Why would I not want to pay, like, let's just say if I have to pay a nanny $1 million over 5 years, guess what kind of life that's going to change for somebody like that? Like, it's really going to watch over your kids and shit. And then your kids is with you. So it's just a win-win. I don't be understanding this shit. I don't understand certain people.
Because U.S. got it set up that fathers aren't supposed to be that one.
Exactly.
But we are.
We are.
We are them niggas.
We are. And especially if you for real about yours, you take care of them if they, I don't want to say step because somebody told me step ain't real.
No, step
ain't real. If you my kid,
this is like my son. Like, yeah,
hey,
it's
and
my son.
I say amen.
You hear me?
Amen.
Like,
So
yeah.
if they're yours, they're yours. And if they sleep under your roof, they're yours. You know what? If I could put that belt to your tail, they're yours. But you know, it's different times, and as we will speak, it's different times. Yeah. It's so different from when you were young to when they was young. Yeah. They gonna tell you stuff.
This nigga said, wait a minute, pause. This nigga say like when we was young, like we like kids to this nigga.
You're 3 graduating classes under me, man. 12 years is three generations. That's 3. You graduated when my child support. I was 8 years into child support when I graduated.
In 98.
98. I started paying child support in 90.
God damn.
And you speaking.
Right. I ain't even think about that shit, bro.
And
like,
speaking on that,
like that.
and speaking, and since we were, we kind of went off tail. Things might be when my ex-wife went and got child support when my baby was a month old. I took the checks to the lady and said, "Hey, I've been paying. Oh, Mr. Johnson, we don't want to get you for child support. We just want to implement it." And I'm like, well, can I please mess up before you decide you want it? Because anybody got a quarter and somebody take 10 cents, I can't do the same thing the next time. I can't. Let me mess up. Let me be that person that you need to do this to. But I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to go on that. But
That's straight.
That's straight.
That's the generation.
Yeah.
I mean, like that he needs to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I mean, it's just generational knowledge.
But
if it's not shared, you know what I mean? Like we don't understand.
In a way, that kind of ties into that Anthony Edwards joint. You know what I'm saying? Because my man Jay right here, like we said, he's an exceptional father. My man right here, Bay, is an exceptional father. Who don't want to take care of their seed? We went all through that stuff. I don't know. I might went upstairs, but who don't want to take care of their seed? Period.
Right.
Period. I'm gonna give you this $1.8 million, and then I ain't got to say nothing else to you.
Right. That's crazy.
No, you're not.
That's crazy,
you're
bro.
not. And then what if you got that
like that's okay. Like I'm like,
what are you talking about?
Like so, the child is a bill now.
And
so what started is you can like abortions and things like that. Like you can do that and that. You know what I'm saying? But now we're just acting like kids are bills. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it comes to the point to where you can do one thing. So now, okay, so if they're here, you can just pay it off.
Right. And then what if you need a kidney later in life?
When their whole life.
What if you need a kidney later in life?
But shouldn't that be on the mom decision to do something right with the bread though? Like, cause for me, he gonna be paying the $5,000 a month or whatever it equals up to $1 million by the time he's 18 anyway. So like, I don't know. I feel like if you was a good parent, because like y'all sound like great parents. I seen y'all do. You know what I mean? If somebody was to give y'all $1 million for y'all children, y'all putting that up.
You saying, what if she does the right thing with the money?
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
I got you.
I'm not trying to say. I'm not trying to say like it's wrong to do
No, I
that.
got you. Okay.
But
come on.
Turn
Let's
that
go
into
with it.
something that
She
you
gonna
can
double.
you
She
can
gonna-
double.
she- right.
Exactly.
She
Like
gonna invest. It's like whatever she
it's
gotta
still
do with it.
wrong. I don't think it should just be like here and go.
Right.
You know, but at the
what
same
if she
time-
makes
Silly mistake. What if them Cabo trips catch up?
But what if they don't? What if that $1.8 million is gone and your son is sitting here living on 27th and Prospect because my daddy's a freaking million. I'm talking about not no 1-2 millionaire. And because my mama took this money when I was 3 months old.
He's saying though, what if she does the right thing with the money?
I understand that. Even if she does the right thing with the money and is 23 years old, you don't think his contract is going to be
I think
300 million?
No, for
You
sure.
got a contract that's worth 300 million, and you can say your son only can have $1 million. I'm not gonna do you like that, Rob. I'm not.
No, for
I'm
sure.
not. I had 3. If I say here go 50, here go 10, I'm not gonna say that $1 million I gave you when you was 3 months old is gonna be suffice to take care of you when you 10, because that $1 million's gone.
I don't think he would just be like because as a man, and y'all know this because y'all older than me, you grow and you learn shit.
Understand.
Well, you would hope.
And I,
Okay.
at 23 years old,
Yeah,
I
okay.
probably might have had the same mindset
Okay, I give you that.
then too.
I give
I
you
don't
that.
think he would just necessarily kick him to the curb, but if you know shorty intentions, like only he and her know what they done talked about behind
Right.
closed
And that's
doors.
what I'm
Right.
saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That was my whole thing. I'm like, after hearing how all this shit has progressed and more came out, we don't know what happened. We don't know what was said. We don't know what the agreement was. We don't know none of that.
Mhm.
You know, I just said initially when I heard it, I'm like, man, please just take care of your kids, man.
That's
You
it.
know
That's
what I'm
all.
saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
So-
That's it. That's all.
Enough about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
yeah,
get that a
for
lot.
sure. All right. Yeah.
We get that a lot of energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's a
Yeah,
touchy
we-
subject for us as black men.
As black man,
That's
man,
a touchy
it's-
subject.
It is.
That's a very touchy subject.
Because I'm gonna say this, and then I'll be done with it. It's a touchy subject for us because we understand, like, as black men, women can want things from us. Like if we have something that they want, and they can use you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, to get it, and then after that, they can fucking destroy you if they want to. Y'all know that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all know that shit.
So, babe, what we going to next, my good man?
We're gonna keep it back on back. We're gonna put it back on basketball.
All right.
I just want to say, man, I am heartbroken right now.
About
My girl Juju.
No doubt.
man,
No doubt.
My girl Juju.
Oh, wow.
Balling.
Hoping.
ball.
Kill-
Balling. Setting
Kill,
records.
making
Killing, man.
making Caitlyn look like yesterday. You know what I'm
Making
saying?
basketball black again.
Right.
Nigga.
For real.
You feel me?
No, for real.
Hey, I mean, hey, for real. Caitlyn, you are the
cope.
female. You
cope.
female.
You Larry
Larry
Bird.
Bird.
Larry
Right.
Bird.
But goddamn it,
You can't take him to the rack like she
Oh
do.
my God.
Juju, something different,
And
boy.
let that knee come back right.
Bah.
Let
Man.
that knee come back right.
Juju, nigga.
She different, dog.
Triple doubles,
30 ball.
30
Hey.
ball, you know what I'm saying?
Come
Nigga.
on, man.
And
She was just, as a basketball fan, I enjoyed watching her.
Yeah.
Like, she's like looking at her, and she's a young, she's still in college.
Man,
Looking
look.
at her is like, to me, like watching Kyrie.
Watching a hooper.
Like watching a grown
hooper.
man, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
watching
Like-
a hooper.
She makes me think that at that age, cause she had taken my ass. Cause I mean, I shot ball. I mean, a lot of it. And I'm saying, when you look at a girl and think, could I fuck with her when she was my age?
Right.
That's some balling, man. That's some balling.
Hey,
That's some balling.
yeah, for real.
Because I figured that even if you're a girl, I could. I don't even
Like-
think leaning on her do nothing. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
because she's just gonna roll
Lean-
off.
right.
She got
Yeah.
moves,
Oh,
man.
She can ball.
And
She
one
got
thing,
moves.
one more thing I want to give her too. Y'all know with the new NIL stuff, man, she's good at marketing herself and
Mhm.
being
You
that
gotta
player.
be
That's
now.
I didn't see her in State Farm.
I didn't drink a
Nike
Gatorade.
commercial,
I didn't drink a Gatorade.
You know, for
But
you know what,
powerful
though?
black women, that's good, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because this younger generation, whether you playing basketball, football, in college, getting NIL deals, that's what it's about now. It's just branding yourself, making yourself something.
Yep.
All because you got a fucking phone.
Man,
And social media
come
page.
on, now.
Like it's
Come
so
on,
and
man.
like that, it's just funny that they decided to start giving these college kids the NIL money
True.
because it falls right all into that shit.
Pause. This is one subject that I would like for Bay to put on our next podcast because I'll be invited back.
Okay.
I want to talk about NIL because I want to talk about how that's changed the basketball scope of college basketball.
Mhm.
Not now because we got other things, but I just want you to make sure you put that on the list.
I got you.
I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause.